The Brad Johnson Show. I'm turning losers like you into winners like me. You're about to enter the winning zone. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is The Brad Johnson Show, and I'm your host, Brad Johnson. You'll notice that there was no introduction to the episode. We just went straight in from the awesome theme music, which is so awesome. I love it. Like I've mentioned before, if you listen really close, you can hear my little sitar riff in there. But yeah, we went straight from that into this episode because this is just me just walking, talking and walking at the same time because I'm really good at multitasking, which is just one of the many things that I'm really good at. And yeah, there's a lot of proof for that statement right there. But I just wanted to bring something to your attention in this short little episode where I talk about something big that I'm doing. And which, when I say I'm doing something big, everyone's like, well, yeah, Brad, obviously, because I don't ever not do things that are big. Because all the things which I do are of a magnitude that would be considered big. But this is also one of those things which I'm doing that it would be considered big by those people who measure things. Anyway, all that to say that I wanted to just get you guys in on this. This is something that I'm throwing around different ideas. We just really noticed trends on the internet. I'm a big trend guy. I mean, they call me the trend king. I really keep up on trends and what's going on and what's not going on. More importantly, I think that is something that people miss out on a lot, is what's not happening. And if you're able to keep track of that, you can find the white space and then fill that white space with your color. And for me, obviously, color is going to be green and red. Red because that's like, the color that makes bulls charge. And I feel like I'm a bull in business most of the time. Yeah, you got to know when to be a bear. There are times, I will tell you that. But most of the time I'm a bull. And also green because that is the color of money. Well, cash specifically. I mean, you can have different colors of money. I mean, I've seen some really foreign stuff that's just all kinds of different colors. I don't even know what's going on there. I think like maybe their printer got mixed up or something like that. Anyway, it's definitely not green. Yeah, and then there's the new bills that we have, and there's like the little purple strip on them and stuff. So, yeah, maybe I'll have to rework my colors on that. Siri, take a note. Rework colors for Brad Johnson. Need to change from green and red. Gotta figure out the. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So, quick story before we get into this big new thing that I'm doing. I have a Twitter account, which I'm sure most of you know. Actually, I'm huge on Twitter, like just blowing up like crazy. It's insane. Yeah, but with Twitter's, honestly, as far as social mediums go, it's probably one of my favorites. I like the direct access that you have to people, and I have direct access to people otherwise, just because I have cell phone numbers for. Oh man, if you could look through my contacts, right? Maybe that'll be an episode someday. Just go through Brad's cell phone contacts. Man, yeah, and then the people that like I even have on Snapchat and things like that. This is crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I like Twitter, and I actually got a new follower, somebody that I connected with on this social medium, and just a side note here, if that's not you, the person that I connected with, well, you should feel left out, okay? But you don't have to, because it's just at Brad Johnson Show. Do you have Twitter? If you don't, what's wrong with you? Get it, and then find me, follow me. This is not a plug for my Twitter. This is a plug for your well-being. This is a plug, this is me promoting you getting better at life. So follow me on Twitter. All that to say, at Kyle2_U. The letter U. So at Kyle, Kyle, the numeral 2, and then underscore, and then the letter U, lowercase. He followed me on Twitter, which was a very wise decision for Kyle2_U to do that. And I don't usually check out the profiles of people that follow me unless it's like somebody really famous. Which Kyle, he's getting there. He's working on it. He's a work in progress, like most of you people are. So he's not there yet, but he's working on it. Anyway, I was just curious, okay? He had kind of this cartoony style Kyle as his profile picture. And I was like, man, maybe I can sell the guy a media package because he needs some help with that for sure. He doesn't even have a cover photo. I mean, I was like, wow. I almost just discounted the guy, but something about it made me click on his profile. And when I did, Twitter started suggesting that I follow other accounts. And would you know it. This guy has like 40 different social media accounts on Twitter. He has Kyle to You Mental Health. He has Kyle to You Success. He has Kyle to You Pets. He has Kyle to You Business. He has, I was just absolutely blown away. So I called James right away and I was like, James, why don't we have Brad Johnson _ pets, Brad Johnson _ success, we need all these. Like, why aren't we dominating this social media space with my name? And that's what Kyle to You has done. And big shout out, Kyle. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the way that he just dominated the stuff there. So yeah, definitely Brad Johnson is getting on that train. Choo choo. Anyway, so his main account though, Kyle to You, Kyle to _ you, he had a link to, or his pinned tweet was something about an anxiety challenge, a 30-day anxiety challenge. And I saw that and I was like, hold the presses. They might be heavy, but still hold them, because we got something going on here. I mean, this is a big deal. So, 30-day anxiety challenge. I was like, Kyle, sign me up. So I looked at it, and his is just horrible. Like, man, I would not. But just pathetic. I couldn't do it. I had all kinds of weird photos and stuff like that. I'm just like, nope. Okay, we're doing the Brad Johnson 30-day anxiety challenge. And you know why? Because people don't understand anxiety. Okay, that's what it boils down to. I mean, they say that over 40 million people actually are suffering from anxiety and stuff like that. And some people would suggest that we learn how to manage that. And I would just say, why? Because people don't realize, they don't understand anxiety, okay? What I'm getting at here is anxiety is fuel, okay? That's something we talk about a lot on the Brad Johnson shows. What is your fuel? What is the thing that is going to take you to the next level? Now, for some people, that's just, absolute utter terror of losing. And that's why we started doing the epic fail interview series, because I wanted to instill that fear of losing in you. Now, once that fear of losing kind of goes to the next level, it can become anxiety. Now, some people would say, oh, you need to do something like a 30-day anxiety challenge like Kyle to You promoted, where you actually try and get rid of your anxiety. I'm like, wow, Kyle, you need to take the Brad Johnson course, first of all, and then you need to listen to this podcast, because we need to get you straightened out here, okay? So that is why I wanted to do my own 30-day anxiety challenge. I'm not copying Kyle. I'm doing something totally different. His is taking it one way. I'm taking the other. We're both calling it the same thing. Maybe it's the 30-day Brad Johnson anxiety challenge. We're gonna call it that instead, so there's no copyright issues. No, don't want to get into any kind of legal battles, because I know I'll win, but I don't want Kyle to have to go through that. Anyway. In this 30-day Brad Johnson anxiety challenge, you're going to be learning ways to take your anxiety to the next level. And it's going to be over a course of 30 days, just kind of a ladder step up every day. Take it a little bit harder, a little bit more out of your comfort zone. It's going to be a challenge for sure. And by the end of it, you are going to have the tools that you need to practically take your anxiety to the next level and do something with it. And what is that something? You're going to stop wasting energy on all that other stuff, and you're going to instead invest the energy into anxiety that'll propel you on to the next level. You gotta have that energy doing what you need it to do. So, what can you expect from the Brad Johnson Anxiety Challenge, the 30-day Brad Johnson Anxiety Challenge? Well, first of all, it's gonna be at least 30 days of things in the challenge. So 30 days of challenge, and who knows? It might just blow up, and we'll do more than 30 days. And then we have to change the name and stuff. New name. We're calling it the Multiple Days Brad Johnson Anxiety Challenge. That's what that's what we'll call it. Get the branding on that. So it's going to start, and then it's going to go for an undetermined amount of time, because some people may need more time to rank up their anxiety. Other people may already be there. But yeah, you're going to be, I'm still working on the format for it. I'm thinking we're going to do email each day with a daily challenge of how to up your anxiety levels, and not only how to up them, but how to employ them. So you up and employ, okay? Up and employ. That's, the UE of the anxiety challenge that they're doing, Up and Employ. So 30, at least 30, probably more than 30, depending on how long it takes you guys. Different ways proven to take your anxiety and actually move you towards success with that anxiety. So you're gonna need, something to take notes with, probably, an iPad Pro, something small like that. Definitely your iPen to really just, jot some things down, because you're gonna be going into yourself in a way that you've never done before, and getting into your psyche of your anxiety and how it works and how it doesn't work and how you can make it work. So maybe, I don't know, we'll create a Facebook group or a Twitter group or an Instagram group or something like that for, a support system, because as you're upping the anxiety, some people find that it can, cause disturbances in other life functions and stuff, which I don't see how that's possible, because if you're actually doing it right, that's not going to happen. Anyway, this is the, multiple days Brad Johnson Anxiety Challenge. I think it's going to be life-changing. I'm really excited about this. Really just, I know it's going to change some lives. This is going to be a journey, people, and I just had to share it with you. So that's why I did this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are enjoying just the season 3-ness that is coming at you into your ear holes and through your brain cavity. That's what this is all about. And I love being able to just share this with you guys. Please remember to go to the Brad Johnson website. The link is down in the show notes, and you can sign up to get the pre-launch of the course. Get notified as soon as it launches, so make sure that you do that, and stay tuned for the 30-day anxiety challenge, people. This is going to be amazing. Talk to you next time. Ciao.
You've just listened to an episode of awesomeness. Now go out and spread the awesomeness and help others fix the mess that is their life, and help them stop being a loser and start winning in business, health, and their personal life by getting them to listen to The Brad Johnson Show. Book your face, tweet your tweets, and Insta your grams at Brad Johnson Show. The Brad Johnson Show. Winners only.